Harlan, alongside Coach Stan. So Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Collins in at the four.
Even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Simon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Brown outside. For the three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Collins. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Tatum. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Beal. And the shot is long. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Tatum. Here's the screen. The kick out to Brown. Over Leonard. And it's Brown missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Beal. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It's Collins, high post. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And White slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Kicks it out to Paul. Nobody near Leonard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. Leonard picks him up. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
The shot's good from Paul.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Tatum. Round the pass to Keita. Outside Tatum. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, Harden. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And no good that time. Tie game in Boston. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Paul, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Paul kicks to Zubac. Going inside, and it goes down 2 points. Zubac has got his second bucket.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Niang passes to Pritchard. Back to Niang. And that one, good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
The Clippers trail. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays, about how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Screen by Niang. Tatum, no good. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. Knocked away. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Garza, no good.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Paul dishes to Jones. Bogdanovich up top over Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Back to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Beal's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Tatum passes to Keita. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
Bogdanovich wide open. Kept alive. Outside, Jones. Second chance shot, and he connects with the jumper.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pritchard passes to Keita. It's White on the wing. And the 3-ball is good. White's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here.
Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Niang. They get it again. Outside, Simon. Over in the corner, Brown. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by one. Lopez finds Beal. And here's Leonard from three. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Brown outside. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by one.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That three at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Beal from long range. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Simon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Beal. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Right the pass to Niang. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Niang hits them both. Tie game in Boston. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. High-scoring affair, Brad. How would you assess?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court show. Their measurement of the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kata in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Beal against Simon. And yes, it's good. Beal's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Launches it. Here's Tatum. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. LA has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Beal, it's deflected. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. There's the pick. Here's White. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Tatum. A three from Tatum. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And here are the Clippers now. 7-point differential. They need this. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harden. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. Zubac with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Over in the corner, Brown. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Hall's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:39 left to play here in the third. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. The Celtics have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 4. Harden kicks to Paul. Leonard on the wing. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. And Boston with the rebound. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Zubac finds Paul. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. They set the screen. Brown. And the layup falls. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Paul passes to Collins. Harden against White. There's a screen by Collins. From deep, Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Tatum with it. Over in the corner, Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. Derek Jones is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Chris Paul. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Tatum with it. Jones covering. Tatum passes to Niang. And taken away by Paul. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. The turnaround jumper. That shot off the mark. Celtics leading by 5. There's the pass to Tatum. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots. No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Pritchard passes to Niang. Screen by Niang. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Paul. Clippers trail by 3. Outside, Beal. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. And it's Leonard in for Paul. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
White, bounce pass. Simons kicks to Brown. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harden the pass to Beal. The rebound by Tatum. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you know Jayson Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Takes it from 10, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Pass to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Tatum kicks to Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Tatum with the screen on Harden. White drives in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Harden dishes to Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Out to White. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Inside. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Tatum against Collins. Tatum with the screen on Leonard. Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
LA's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Beal. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
Celtics passing it around. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Driving inside.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Beal. 27 seconds left in the game. And a miss there off the inbound. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And the Clippers have possession to the inside. Zubats kicks to Beal. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside for Beal. Gets the three to fall. So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust